Hi, my name is Josee. I'm from Quebec. I've been raised in a non-practicing Catholic environment where God didn't really have any significance in my heart. And I honestly never thought about Jesus before the last 2 months. In my life, I had numerous hard challenges and suffering, and recently I really reached a point where I didn't know what to do with my life anymore. I was overcome with distress and sorrow, where no light could win the fight against the darkness, and always thinking that God could never help me, or even worse, love me for who I am. But one day, after having heard a numbers of times the gospel from my friend Erin, and seeing how God was happening her, I just decided to attend H2O by myself this last January. I just fall in love. Then I decided to open my door, and God was there, waiting for me, his arms wide open. He told me that he knew my suffering because himself suffered for us. He told me that by walking with him, the night will nearly be over. This is why I'm following Jesus' command to get baptized. I decided that I wanted to break the chain of darkness and that I desired to live again with God on my side. I want to shine with my armor of light because God is now my shield and He lifts my heads up. From the Lord come deliverance, and now I am set free. I have given my life to Christ so that I can live again and follow His command to be strong, courageous, and to love. And now I know that wherever I go, God will comfort me, strengthen me, and restore me because I am His daughter.
Growing up in a Christian home, I was surrounded with God's love and blessings. I have an incredibly supportive family and two loving parents who have a firm faith in the Lord. And I came to accept Jesus Christ as my Savior at a young age. But I watched my faith fade in and out throughout my life. I wasn't really living for Him. And then this changed my junior year of high school when I realized that when I came to understand God's grace and the will that He has for my life, I saw Him working in the lives of people who I love. I felt really convicted to live by His will. And then once again, life struck and I became very consumed in it, living my life the way I wanted to live it. And God's will was always lingering in my mind, but I chose to push that aside until this time last year when everything hit me all at once. I realized that I was lost and I desperately needed God's guidance more than anything. So coming to Kent State and becoming a member of H2O, I've definitely felt God renew a spirit within me. I've been surrounded by people who encourage me to live out the gospel every day, encourage me to live out Christ in everything I do. As Romans 1:16 says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes." And I'm here today to say that I believe and I want to live out the gospel, so that's why I'm choosing to be baptized here today.